Moving on for now, pressure is mounting on the New York Governor Andrew Cuomo to step down after a bombshell report by the New York State Attorney General found that Governor Cuomo sexually harassed multiple women. Republican and Democrat leaders, including the House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and U.S. President Joe Biden, have asked the governor to step down. But before getting you more about the report, let's listen into what President Biden had to say.
Back in March, you said that if the investigation confirmed the allegations against Governor Cuomo, then he should resign. So will you now call on him to resign, given the investigators said the 11 women were credible?
I stand by that statement.
Are you now calling on him to resign?
Yes. Look, what I said was if the investigation of the Attorney General concluded that the allegations are correct, that back in March, that I would recommend he resign. That's what I'm doing today. I've not read the report. I don't know the detail of it. All I know is the end result.
Let's now tell you about the findings of that 5-month-long investigation that was conducted by 2 outside lawyers. They ended up speaking to 179 people. They found nearly 74,000 pieces of evidence. They interviewed complainants, current and former members of the executive chamber, the state troopers and additional state employees and others who interacted regularly with the governor. They found that Cuomo sexually harassed members of his own staff as well as other state employees, including a state trooper and members of the public.
The independent investigation has concluded that Governor Andrew Cuomo sexually harassed multiple women, and in doing so violated federal and state law. Specifically, the investigation found that Governor Andrew Cuomo sexually harassed current and former New York State employees by engaging in unwelcome and non-consensual touching and making numerous offensive comments of a suggestive and sexual nature that created a hostile work environment for women.
The inquiry showed that Cuomo engaged in unwanted groping, kissing, hugging, and made inappropriate comments. She added that the Democratic governor's office had become a toxic workplace, one that eventually enabled harassment to occur. The prominent Democrat was accused of sexual harassment by multiple aides, after which the investigation was launched into these allegations. He faced multiple allegations that he inappropriately touched and sexually harassed women, especially those who worked with him or those he met at public events. Andrew Cuomo, however, continues to deny all allegations. After that probe report was published, Cuomo dismissed the findings and said that he has never in his life touched anyone inappropriately. Listen in.
My attorney, who is a non-political former federal prosecutor, has done a response to each allegation, and the facts are much different than what has been portrayed. That document is available on my website. If you are interested, please take the time to read the facts and decide for yourself. First, I want you to know directly from me that I never touched anyone inappropriately or made inappropriate sexual advances. I am 63 years old. I've lived my entire adult life in public view. That is just not who I am, and that's not who I have ever been.
The findings of the Cuomo sexual assault probe are quite clear, but the New York governor continues to deny any wrongdoing. For now, there is no immediate comment. As well, the Attorney General's report is expected to play an important role in the ongoing inquiry into whether there are grounds for the New York governor to be impeached. And our correspondent Susan Teherani has been tracking all those developments and reactions. She sent us this report from New York. Take a look.
U.S. President Joe Biden has called for New York Governor Andrew Cuomo to resign after an investigation by the New York Attorney General's office found that he had sexually abused at least 11 women. Joe Biden's call for his resignation comes after other prominent politicians from both sides of the aisle, including Nancy Pelosi, House Speaker, and also Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer from New York, also called for his resignation earlier in the day. New York Attorney General Letitia James said while this investigation was civil in nature and did not have any criminal implications, she did say that the report is now public and it's up to the New York Governor's Office, the New York State Assembly, and the public to decide how they want to proceed.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.